On the way home, the brothers began to boast to each other. Just bragged about his magnificent achievements in a government job, dual PR work, and even a villa in Paris. The younger brother remained calm, swiftly counted, naming his 2 firms and a dozen luxury cars. Subtitles. The elder brother doubted life while pondering its meaning. Soon, they reached their father's house, the younger carrying a mysterious sack. The younger brother, sack in hand, didn't look like a wealthy businessman. Upon entering, sobs greeted them, almost making them think the old man had died. But to their surprise, their father bellowed their names. "Jess, you're here, my sons." Turns out, Dad had been thinking about his 2 beloved sons all along. Though he mostly called for his daughters, his 2 sons genuinely made him. Now, reuniting in his lifetime, Dad can finally be content. Yet, the brothers show little emotion. See how low the older brother's jaw hangs. The only reason they showed up was for a slice of Dad's fortune. When he mentioned leaving them some wealth, the younger brother practically bounced off the baby. "Now, Dad, don't go so soon. We'll get you some water. Just hold on. Here you go. Let someone end my suffering." I didn't reveal the treasure before death, but told their uncle. To their shock, the heirloom was a slave deed. The uncle desperately explained it was proof of ancestors' freedom from slavery. This document means their current happiness isn't in vain, a family heirloom and freedom symbol, passed only to sons. Brothers were furious, expecting assets from Dad, but getting just a paper. Yet, the younger brother quickly devised a plan. Maybe selling it to a museum would net them some cash. The older brother tore it in half on the spot, making sure no one got conned. Meanwhile, they had to teach the 2 little rascals a lesson. Their aunt unleashed her ultimate trick, and when they woke up, they found themselves in 1780, the heyday of slavery. Before they knew it, a black man fleeing the wilderness appeared. They instinctively ran, but were quickly caught by 2 hunters. Times fell, the hunters turned out to be slave catchers. The younger brother, mistaking them for undercover cops, tried to snap a photo for later evidence. He planned to extort wealth, but ended up being auctioned as a slave. His brother, thinking it was a film, asked a funny question. Those white farmers came to inspect them, poking and prodding. They weren't impressed, claiming bad teeth and stank breath. In the end, the brothers were sold to a white farmer like Cabbage. They followed the farmer to their new home, where a tough overseer saw they were cheap labor. The farmer saw no reason to waste a good deal. The younger brother was sent to work in the fields, while the older one was tasked with kitchen duties. The older brother quickly explained he had a city job, so he was better suited for management. The farmer renamed the brothers, the elder Gaspar, the younger Gideon. Then the steward told Gideon to work. The younger brother employed a little trick, only to provoke the wrath of the steward. The younger brother appears tough, but is actually a weakling. Sent to cut sugarcane, he can't bear such hard work after a lifetime of idleness. After hauling 2 stalks of sugarcane, he tried to show off, feeling all fired up. Subtitles 98. The last round, the overseer trusted his tall tale. He picked up the whip to strike him while Gideon accused him of being a racist. But the steward paid no mind to his protests because that was just how it was for black people here. Soon it was mealtime, and the gooey gruel made him question his life choices. Even the seasoned veterans were complaining, "I'm not ready for this," or they'd have to eat rotting fruit. He was at his wit's end when the younger brother saw it from a distance, thinking it was chicken feed. He whipped out his phone to snap a pic, but just then, the overseer stepped close. The younger brother quickly put his phone in his pants. And like his busy brother, the elder's job was easy, in a clean uniform. He avoided dirty soil, chopped veggies in the kitchen, and served meals. Yet racist jokes from white shattered his worldview. Through their conversations, the older brother realized they were in 1780. That night, he shared the time travel news with his younger sibling. The younger brother felt life here too harsh, so he persuaded his elder brother to flee. They high-fived and ran off in darkness. Knowing his brother was timid, the younger one tricked him, but they both, like scared mice, got spooked and ran back. The overseer was hot on their heels come morn, yet the younger brother was nowhere to be seen. The overseer yelled, "Stop, you scoundrels! Shut up! How dare you talk?" And with that, it was a one-way ticket to punishment. Today's session was another mind-numbing lecture. The older brother adjusted quickly to the brainwashing, "Amen, who?" The younger one joined in the nonsensical "Shut it. You ain't got cash to help. You got a problem. Zip it. The priest shot the overseer a glance, and next thing you know, there were screams. Predictably, the overseer became a lot more compliant. Before class, the brother asked the priest, if humans are created in his image, why can't we live equally? This resonated with other black people. The priest seized the chance to hoodwink the brother with the Bible, saying it stated blacks must obey whites. But the older brother, staying calm, called out his lie right in front of everyone. Subtitles: the book says Jesus dined with the Pharisees. The priest blushed in embarrassment. All right, go. The priest loves you, get to work. That day, the brother was late due to laziness and beaten by the overseer. The younger brother couldn't take it anymore and chose to run right in front of the overseer, but the next second, he found himself tied up. He was whipped before all blacks as a warning of escape's consequences. Many couldn't bear to watch. Meanwhile, the arrogant whites laughed and joked, completely indifferent to the lives of the black people. However, this time, the younger brother got lucky as the beating finally stopped after a whopping 91 lashes.